Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night. I hope you will enjoy today's video, so let's just get into it.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but living alone in our 20s is truly the most magical time ever. And I don't want you for a second, like not even a smidge of a second, to deprive yourself of that inner peace and happiness that comes with answering to yourself, doing things for yourself, and just having the freedom to give yourself every little desire you ever want. It's giving anything for you, princess. I worked out. I did work. Now I just got ready to do some more work. I made myself the most delicious iced latte tonight. Air fryer salmon, white wine, little movie, little candle, bath maybe, hot shower. And it is the most liberating feeling to just be with you and to have the peace and the quiet, not having to run your schedule by anyone. Like, please just enjoy every single second, despite the pressure of society and honestly the pressure we put on ourselves, because when the time comes, and we're gonna miss these days.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm convinced. I was convinced of her happiness as soon as she said the freedom that a hot shower will give you. Yeah, calm down, princess. You're taking a shower. It's not Independence Day. Or at least wait until you're on the toilet to get that liberating feeling. Are there people out there that are happy being single and living alone? Yeah, absolutely. But you know what they don't do? They don't go on TikTok and post about it. They do some of the stuff you said you're gonna do and they just live their best life. They don't do TikToks trying to convince everyone else of their happiness. You're gonna miss these days? Not if the time never comes.
I absolutely despise dating apps. Passionately. Nobody knows how to have a conversation, socialize, charm a person you're interested in, meet people in a public setting, just approach and say hi to somebody who, you're vibing with across the bar. Can I tell you how many times I've been out at a bar and locked eyes with somebody multiple times throughout the night and I was not giving unfriendly energy, you know what I mean? I was giving the flirty eyes as best as I can, and they're giving the flirty eyes right back, and they walk out without ever having said a word.
Like, oh my god, nobody knows how to have a conversation anymore. Yeah, there was 7 minutes of this. Now maybe they were giving you flirty eyes back, or maybe they were cross-eyed, I don't know, or maybe they were not interested, or maybe you was with a group of friends and you were loud, obnoxious, drinking too much, who knows. There's so many reasons for why they'll just leave without saying a word. You despise dating apps? I get it, a lot of people do, but last time I've checked, men were making 65% of dating app users, so there's quite a big chance that man that you liked in that bar is on a dating app. Maybe next time you're on whatever dating app you're using, don't just scroll left on everybody just because you feel like it.
The biggest turnoff for me in a guy is when they say they're going to do something and then they just don't do it. Whether that's showing up for me, getting me something that they said that they were going to get me, showing up for themselves. If they said they're going to go do an activity and I check in on them and they're just not doing it, that just gives me such an ick. You can't even commit to the things that you say you're going to do. How could I ever trust you in a relationship? And it really just shows me two things. You either lack discipline and just can't commit to things, or you just don't care about me at all. Guys constantly telling you oh yeah, I'm gonna show up for you, doesn't show up for you. Oh yeah, we're gonna go here, y'all never go there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy you this, you never receive it.
And that's really the problem. That's in fact the biggest problem, because she had to bring it up twice. They don't buy me stuff.
I feel like a lot of guys don't realize this, but being a simp is one of the hottest things you can do as a man. Being a loving, devoted, caring partner, taking her to dinner, opening the doors, getting her flowers, doing that stuff. Once you do that, she's going to go and brag to all of her friends. And she tells her friends that. They all now think of you as this hero, I want a guy like that, the ideal man. You seem really, really cool. And on the opposite end of the spectrum, the anti-simp behavior, I'm not going to pick up her call, I'm not going to get her flowers, she's never gotten me flowers. She goes and she tells her friends about that. Her friends look at her babe, oh, it's okay, you'll find the right one. And when they see you, it's gross. Ew. Yikes. And honestly, this goes both ways. Like a girl being the perfect girlfriend, a guy's gonna go and tell his friends about that. If you're like a crazy, controlling, annoying, whatever girlfriend, it's not hot. He's gonna tell his friends like, oh yeah, my girlfriend did this and that. Don't you wanna be the girl that all of his friends are like, whoa, like you got a really good girlfriend, like the envy of everyone? That's how power couples are made, by treating each other really, really well. And the only people throwing around that word simp like an insult are people who can't get a loving, devoted partner, who will never be able to have a relationship like the one that you have.
That purr at the end is what makes me wanna take you seriously. But still, no, that's not the definition of a simp. A simp is someone who can never tell you no. And yeah, at the beginning, when you get everything you want from him, you're gonna pretend, oh my god, he's the best. Unfortunately, as soon as you realize you have no respect for some guy like that, that's when you go for the other type. Complaining to your friends about your a-hole boyfriend. Why is he your boyfriend in the first place if he's the a-hole? And once again, I'm gonna speak about myself and no one else. I would never go and complain to my friends about my girlfriend being crazy, controlling, and annoying, because I will never get into a relationship with someone like that.
Oh, look, another butthurt guy who's hanging out in his feminine energy, sitting in my comments, jealous of a woman who gets to choose to be single and chooses a cat over you.
Some of you need to leave those poor cats alone. They've done nothing wrong. They don't deserve to suffer like that. Choosing to stay single, oh yeah, that's great. Except you're not doing that. Whenever you choose to stay single, you're not even dating. Choosing to stay single means you're not interested in meeting someone, you're not interested in dating, you're not interested in finding a romantic relationship. So that leaves you with not being able to find a relationship, and that's completely different.
Tell me why every time I go on a dating app, all the pictures look like this.
There you go. Every time you go on a dating app. Why are you on a dating app if you're choosing to stay single?
You guys love each other, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. That will go away. You cannot trust anybody ever.
Not that you're bitter or anything at some engagement party when you can find a guy to stay for more than 3 days, but enjoy your time alone with your cats.
Men make me want to eat glass.
That's great. Don't let me stop you. You can start with your windshield.
So what if I'm getting a little male attention?
Getting a lot more than a little.
Not from anyone that matters.
Then work towards getting attention from him and not from anyone else. But I couldn't help but notice a little buzzing sound in the background, and I know it's not coming from your electric toothbrush. Did you by any chance leave some other device on?
Hey man, this look pretty good, man. Where your clothes at?
Oh, on the floor. Let me read this. Showing him my new white toe pedicure and how it matches my fit. There are a few men out there who are into fit and stuff and whatever, but the majority, they're not gonna be looking at your toes.
I'm a retired psycho. Keyword retired. I'm like the most chill person you'll ever meet now, but back when I was like 17 to 20, red flag.
Keep saying that to yourself, maybe you'll believe it, cause we won't. Retired? Yeah, right.
Were you guys able to figure out the problem with the car?
Yeah,
What was it?
nothing.
Excuse me?
Never mind.
Can you please tell me what was wrong with my car?
If you don't know what's wrong with your car, we're not gonna tell you. Now leave us alone.
I'm sure whatever is wrong with your car, it's your fault. Or maybe the car was just hungry. Anyway, this is gonna be the end of the video. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.